It's really good to have mats at all times. It's really kind of like your life force. Decides to build a creative ramp to block anybody using his ramp. Tries to get a snipe off. Just barely misses the Zoe at distance. Ballet finds an enemy close quarters. Try to get a quick snipe off. Just barely misses. Takes a lot of damage. The other player is laser beaming him. Really doing a lot of damage with that AR there. Ballet is trying to build defensively, trying to get some aerial superiority. Knocks down the enemy player. He was not ready for Crankster falling on the ground where she was. Crankster getting off a really good shot off on Ballet there. Upgrading her own inventory here. Somebody's on Crankster, close quarters. I don't know if she hears it though. She's not really prepared. Getting shot at now. Realizes it just in time. Is taking damage because of it, but it's still exposed. Not quite building. Now she's doing so, being very defensive, turtling up a little bit, trying to get her bearings a little bit. It's really awkward being under these trees. You can't really jump up very well. The other player falls but catches herself. Crankster is in a tough spot. Finding a way above the trees here. The other player has done so as well. A little bit ahead on the tempo here. Crankster leaving herself exposed. Is not punished quite yet. The other player, the baller here. Crankster falling down. Might die to fall damage. She bounces herself out of the perfectly placed flat there. Completely exposed. 6 HP in a really tough spot. The other player's above her. And it takes out Crankster. Bulma's baby daddy. We have Vegeta in the lobby himself, playing as a female character. Perhaps he got a sex change, but Vegeta doing a wonderful job. Fantastic positioning, fantastic job punishing every time that the previous player was exposing herself. Vegeta now in a top 6 situation, 5 kills to his name or her name. We're not quite sure anymore. There was a sex change. We should probably say hers then. There's only 4 enemy players remaining. At most, Vegeta can get 9 total. There is a duck nearby. We'll see if Vegeta really wants to pick that up. Seems that the game win is more important than Vegeta's challenge sheet. Fair enough. That's probably why she's still alive and I'm not. Making sure the resources are good. At this stage of the game, you have to imagine that she has a really solid loadout here. So Scar, pump shotguns, is right next to the enemy player who's rapidly building, maybe either by pure coincidence or recognize that Vegeta was nearby. Vegeta kind of exposing herself, letting the other player know that she exists. Building up aggressively, very aggressive player. Building over the Zoe here. The Zoe turtling up, being very defensive. Zoe exposing herself completely, taking fall damage and a lot of SMG damage. SMGs at that range are pretty good. That's a little bit farther range than Vegeta would like to be with SMG, but it's still pretty solid. Vegeta getting a lot of shots and takes off the shields of Zoe. One more shot, she is now dead. Great job in Vegeta. Still a top 4 situation. One player just built on top of the mountain. That is prime real estate. What we call prime real estate is on the last zones, any kind of natural mountain high ground. Such as this one right here, you can't knock down that high ground. You will be higher. Runs right into another player who was a bush. With a quick reaction, Vegeta systematically just decimates that player. Exposing her position though with those shots, gave off the sound cues. Just trying to push up to the players in the 1x1. Looks like it's actually the final 3 players right here. Those 2 players are fighting it out. Vegeta using this opportunity to go ahead and heal back up. Get the shield going. Those 2 players are both alive. Vegeta boxing herself a little bit sloppy. Recovers well. Getting the high ground. She knows high ground wins. Look, there's an exposed opportunity. Not taking it against the enemy there. Sat there rotating a ramp instead. Not the wisest of choice. Bounces up onto the enemy. Very bold decision here by Vegeta. She's taking a lot of risks indeed. Trying to jockey back to the high ground. Expose herself. Likely is the doom for Vegeta right here. Recognize the situation. Drops back down. Finding cover. Getting out of the situation. Healing up. We'll see if the other player can punish properly. Vegeta only popping 1 mini. Had time to pop more. Decides not to. Interesting choice. Drops all the way back to the ground. The other player is actively trying to find her location. Let's see if she can get off that last pot. The Both players are caught. Drop down right on Vegeta, and the other player right on Vegeta as well. This is surely the doom. No, Vegeta clutches out, perfectly placed shot. Try to knock Vegeta down onto the trap. Wasn't enough. The other player wisely places the trap, knocks Vegeta down into it. Vegeta tried placing the ramp, but is also destroyed by Hectonic Jinx. Vegeta clutching out the kill on a third of the last player, but falls prey to the systematic trap play by Hectonic Jinx. Very good situational awareness there demonstrated by Jinx to secure the victory.